A group of 28 prematurely born babies evacuated from Gaza's biggest hospital were taken into Egypt for urgent treatment, while Palestinian authorities who said 12 people were killed at another Gaza hospital encircled by Israeli tanks.
Thank you, Secretary General, for this important briefing and the chance to ask you some questions. I'm wondering if you see...
Newborns had been in North Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital, where several others died after the incubators were knocked out amid a collapse of medical service during Israel's military assault on Gaza City. Israeli forces seized Al-Shifa last week. Hundreds of patients, medical staff, and displaced people left at Al-Shifa at the weekend, with doctors saying they were ejected by troops in Israel saying the departures were voluntary.
I've been very clear in denouncing the violations of international humanitarian law and the violations of protection of civilians. And I have not a mandate to classify the acts. There are entities that have that mandate. But I think that more important than a discussion on names is the facts. And let's see the facts.
The United Nations says 2/3 of Gaza's 2.3 million people have been made homeless.
The estimate for fatalities and deaths at this point is very unclear, but it continues to rise. There is no question of that. The last verified numbers we had were last Friday, which was just over 11,000 fatalities. But it has certainly risen to then, and the ministry since then, and the Ministry of Health in Gaza have reported obviously much higher numbers of that, and we will continue to try and get back to having more detailed disaggregated data. But again, this is one of the unfortunate things that happens in a situation like this where health systems are collapsing. It is very hard to maintain good data. The vast majority of people who have been killed are women and children, and there are still large numbers of people missing. And this could include up to 1,500 children.
Another 20,000 Gazans, including increasing numbers of unaccompanied children, journeyed from north to south, mainly by donkey cart or bus or on foot on Sunday. And some 900,000 displaced people are now in UN shelters, the UN Humanitarian Office said in an update on Monday.
I think on behalf of everybody in this room, just